I once saw dark-skinned workers drinking water in my house, and my wife actually gave them our household cups to use. After they left, I immediately threw the cups into the trash. It wasn't that I thought I was discriminating against them, it was just the kind of social habit people followed back then. Because I had lost my job, my family was under serious financial strain. I kept going to interviews, hoping to land something soon so I could help support us. One day, I went to an interview, and the person across from me was a black musician. He sat in a specially made expensive chair, carrying himself with an air of superiority, and there I was, a white man, suddenly feeling beneath him. It was the first time in my life I had ever felt inferior in front of someone with darker skin. The musician said he admired me. He was about to head south on tour, and wanted to hire me as his bodyguard. He also hoped I could take care of his daily needs. The salary he offered was $125 a week, an enormous sum at the time, enough to transform my family's standard of living. But because of the color of his skin, I felt a strong resistance inside. I didn't refuse outright though. I just told him I would think about it. When I got home, I told my wife about the interview. She knew I was biased against black people and assumed nothing would come of it. But the next morning, the musician himself called, not to speak with me, but with my wife. I had no idea what they discussed, but my wife seemed delighted at the thought of me taking the job. So that was how I became his bodyguard. On our first stop in the South, we arrived at a small city's concert hall. I stood just outside the stage, watching him perform with passion. The music was so beautiful it completely won me over. In that moment, my view of him began to change, and with it, my view of people with dark skin,